Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening, downloading, and subscribing to the latest edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I'm 12 Kyle. Check this out. Got something special for you on this week's podcast. My guest this week, you've heard him on here before. We've had a few conversations about hip hop, but this episode is going to be a little different because we won't be talking hip hop. We're actually going to be talking about an event that he's actually participating in. So without further ado, I present to you 1/4 of my heart, the second member of my chamber, my now 17-year-old son, Kameron. Kameron, say what's up to the people.
How you doing? How you doing, guys?
You don't have to be so informal. Just say what's up.
What's up?
Now, I wanted to get you on the podcast, Kameron, because we're going to talk about an event that you're actually participating in and raising some funds for. You are participating in the Cotillion-Beautillion. Can you talk a little bit about what that is and how you got involved?
Well, the Cotillion-Beautillion is basically a organization run by the Deltas. My mom's a Delta also, and we basically do events over the year, and at the end we start working on waltz practices, and then we cap it off with the ball.
Okay.
At the end of the year, March 22nd. So
what made you decide to get involved with the Cotillion-Beautillion?
Well, before me, my brother did the Cotillion-Beautillion. I really liked it. I didn't know the big process of it, but I saw the ending and I really loved this, and I want to be part of that as well.
Okay. Now, the Cotillion-Beautillion is something that, like you said, your brother participated in, and this is something that you're participating in. Were you apprehensive or anything, or did you know everything that you were getting involved with?
No, I did not.
So what have you learned thus far about it that you didn't know going into it?
Well, see, Dion did it in his junior year, and so he had more time on his hands. I'm doing it in my senior year, and my time is very precious for what is on my schedule, so it's hard to fundraise like how I should.
Well, that's part of the reason why we got you on here. We want to reach out to people who may or may not know much about the Cotillion-Beautillion, just to give people some insight. With this, you have the opportunity to receive a scholarship based on how many funds that you can actually raise yourself throughout this program. And, this also helps with your growth and activities as well. I want those of you listening to keep in mind that this is a tax deductible endeavor. So should you decide, and we're going to ask you to donate, first and foremost, every little bit counts, right? It doesn't matter if it's $10, $100, $1,000, whatever the amount is.
$8.
Well, we want people to donate more than $1, but I mean, if you want to donate $1, you can. But any amount that you donate is tax deductible. So that is something. And now you don't receive the funds yourself. The funds actually go to the Fortitude Foundation, Incorporated. But yeah, so you're raising money for scholarships. And if you raise enough money based on the scholarship amount, you're able to receive money and funds for college, correct?
Yes.
All right. So before we get into that, what are you looking to go? Because as you mentioned, you're a high school senior. You're looking to go to college. Where are you looking to go to college, and what do you plan to study?
I'm looking to go to a couple of HBCUs for sure.
What are HBCUs?
Historically black colleges and universities.
And did your father go to HBCU?
Yes.
What school did I go to?
South Carolina State University.
Hey, what up, Germ? Okay, go ahead.
So the schools are FAMU, Florida A&M University, Southern University in Baton Rouge, Tennessee State, and Georgia State. Probably a couple of them on my list for sure.
Okay.
And if I go to those selective schools, it would be
when you go.
Oh, sorry. When I go to one of those selective schools, it would be to study pre-law.
Okay. So you want to study law. Are you taking any classes right now in high school that are, kind of pushing you in that direction?
Yes.
Okay. Why law of all subjects? Why do you want to study law?
Well, I figured out these past couple of years that I'm really good at debating and, proving my point and able to not necessarily make the other person wrong, but prove my point, as I was saying. And so, yeah, I figured that I'm really well at doing that.
Okay. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you can receive scholarship funds based on the funds that you raise. What is the goal of the amount that you're looking to raise through this Cotillion-Beautillion?
Well, the GoFundMe is for $2,000, but I would like to raise at least $4,000.
Okay, so we have a GoFundMe set up, and the description link, the link will be in the description box of whatever link you clicked on, embedded within this show. So what we ask is that you click that GoFundMe link and make a donation. Remember that all donations will be made and given to the Fortitude Foundation Incorporated. They're not coming to myself. They're not coming to Kameron. And again, they will be tax deductible. All amounts, everything counts. So we would ask that you donate as much as you can, and then also pass the word. This is someone who is trying to secure the bag, if you will, he wants to get, the maximum amount. Now we are looking to have this at the time of this recording. Everything is set up, but our cutoff date will be January 1st, 2020. So what I ask all of you who are listening, for you faithful listeners, and for those of you who may be listening for the first time, once you make a donation, also spread the word, pass the word about what Kameron is looking to do here as far as raising funds for the Cotillion-Beautillion and the scholarships. Keep in mind that the funds that he raised will also assist in his personal growth, cultural activities, social etiquette, and career and leadership development. So it helps him and his other fellow mates become more well-rounded individuals. So he's got schools on the list. He's got an idea as to what he wants to major in. He's looking to raise funds for scholarships, but he needs your help. And as I mentioned, every little bit counts. So we want to definitely thank you all for tuning into the podcast. Kameron, before we sign off, anything that you want to say to everybody?
Donate as much as you can. Help out a brother.
Yeah, so that's going to be this week's podcast. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. As I mentioned, the link will be in the description box, and you all will be able to donate as much as you can. Kameron and I both ask in advance, and thank you in advance for your continued support. Help a brother out, as he said. That's going to do it for us. So for my man Kameron, I'm your boy 12 Kyle. We will catch you guys next time. 5,000.